Hello friends, this is Angelica. Welcome to my very first YouTube video. In this video, I will tell you about how I applied and received the Fulbright scholarship. When I was applying for the program, I watched all similar videos on YouTube, and I hope that my experience will be useful for those of you who are applying for the program right now, or are planning to apply sometime soon. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to see more of my content. And before I start the video, I would like to remind all of you that this is not a US Department of State or any US Embassy's official information channel. This is just my personal experience and my story. Let's get started. So becoming a Fulbrighter begins by the application process. Make sure you are following your local US Embassy on Facebook and other social media so that you will receive their updates and know when they will start the application process. In my case, it started in early March and it was due sometime mid-May. So once you start working on your application, fill in all the basic information, the personal information, phone numbers, addresses, and all stuff like that, and save your progress as you go. And then focus mainly on your on the three most important documents: on your personal statement, on your statement of purpose, and on the letters of recommendation, just thinking about who you will ask those documents from. Why are these documents important? So the people, the selection committee, and the people at universities, they don't know you. They might as well never meet you and get to know you, and they will make their impression of you just from these two documents, the personal statement and the statement of purpose. And you need to make sure that they are absolutely perfect. Now, for the personal statement, you need to focus on your journey, on what you have done so far, how you got where you are in life, what impact you have already made, and what your life mission is all about. And in the statement of purpose, you should focus on again, the contributions that you have made in your field, your academic goals, interests, the knowledge and skills that you currently lack, and what you will build, what you will do with your degree that you will receive from a US university. Now, this document is particularly important because your advisors will use it to apply to universities based on your academic interest, but more about this later. After you submit your application, in about a month, you will hear back from them saying that they're inviting you for an interview. During the interview, the selection committee members will have 15 to 20 minutes to ask you questions, and these are not general, what are your strengths and weaknesses, and these kinds of questions. These are focused on your application because they have read it thoroughly and they want to understand you more, and they want to know more about your journey and your mission as a professional. And it is very important here to remember the mission of Fulbright, the mission of the program. By paying for your education, the US government is actually making an investment into your country. So when you are asked about your future plans, make sure that you are showing them how your knowledge and how your degree will make an impact in your field, in your country, so you can relate to the mission of the Fulbright program overall. Don't speak about your personal gains, which you will definitely have. About a month after the interview, you will hear back about their final decision, and this is when you become a finalist. Once you are a finalist, you will be asked to take several standardized tests. Usually it's TOEFL and GRE, but there might be other professional exams that you will be asked to take. And I took TOEFL and GRE. The good thing here is that they're paying for those tests, and even if you're retaking them, they will still pay. I had to take GRE twice, but I will make a separate video about preparing for these two tests, and so I won't be saying much about them in this video. And once they have your scores, your advisors in the US will start applying to universities on your behalf. Now, you will give them a list of universities that you would like to go to, but they don't have to follow your list. They will read your learning goals, your academic objectives, and they will decide which universities will be a good fit for you, and they will reach out to them themselves. be prepared that you might not hear from them for months, and then yeah, once they have news, they will tell you. It will be about a year after after you submitted your application, and in this process they might simply ask you to apply for another external scholarship, or you know, apply for a tuition waiver or something like that. But other than that, this process is just waiting and hoping for the best. Once this stage is done too, at the end of the spring, you will already know what university you will be going to, and that's when you should start looking for housing, because it's not very easy to find decent housing in the US. And you will start working on paperwork. And I just want to tell you that it will never ever end. You will do paperwork before you come here, once you're here, and even after you leave the country. So be prepared. I guess this is it. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below, and I can answer them or make another video. And have a good day.